Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Aaron, and you are watching All Things Aaron. I'm picking you up today to actually join me for the week this week. This is going to be a good, fun, and fresh new week for me. A couple of reasons why. Busy first few days between today, Monday, and Tuesday. It's going to be some volleyball, some time with friends, and work. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then the later end of the week is going to all be kind of personal. So Ava and I have started going to the gym, and we've got to get on that for the later end of the week as her schedule changes this week, or this month actually, moving forward for the next 4 to 5 months. So we're going to get into a routine starting with this week. And I'm going to try and bring you guys along for as much as possible and keep you updated for as much as I can. So yeah, we're going to get started with today being Monday. There's lots that I need to do around the house. I shouldn't say lots, but there's things I need to do around the house to get me started for the week. I need to get groceries. I need to get laundry going. I need to make sure I'm prepped and ready because I start a new job tomorrow. So yeah, I'm super excited to be joining a team and joining some people that I've worked with before in an industry that I'm familiar with. I'm going back into hospitality, back into hotels, and I will be working with a different group now. I won't be in catering. I will be still in the sales office, but I won't be in catering. So I'm excited. It's going to be a new adventure for me, and I hope that I can take you guys along with me throughout this adventure. So let's get going with the day. Let's get going with what we have to get done as we have to prep ourselves for the week. And that means meal preps for breakfast, for lunch. I need to find that all my suits and stuff are ready. I need to repack my work bag because I'm pretty sure that after my last day, which was last Tuesday, I kind of just dumped the bag, took some stuff out, used it throughout the rest of the week and weekend. And I need to get that set and ready to go back to work tomorrow. So let's get back to work. All right, let's talk about the work bag. I'm going to start with an umbrella. I like to keep this in my bag as I usually get to work. It's fine. And then as you're leaving, of course, it's a downpour. So it's really nice to have in my bag because I know it's there. I can pull it out at any time and I can use it. I am using my July tote bag. If I remember the actual name of it, or if it has a different name, I'll put it on the screen here. But I have been enjoying this bag for work. It is pretty much the largest bag I have, I think. So it's really helpful for work because I can throw everything in there, including my lunch or my breakfast, additional beverages, snacks can all go in here. I can zip it up and I can take it with me. I love this bag. It is it's a softer material. It's not like leather or anything like that. It does show a lot of dirt. I don't know if you can tell. Marks, dirt, especially because it's black. I would love a leather bag, and that way it doesn't show as much. But, for what it's doing, it's working. So we talked about this bag before. We're going to go ahead and throw it in. This is my Coach pouch. It has all of my medicine, I shouldn't say my medicine, like extra medicine, like Tylenol, ibuprofen, some sinus medicine, which I probably should take, hand sanitizer, lotion, wipes, really anything that you would need for daily use. And that always goes with me in this bag. Work related, we've got this pouch. This is a Herschel pouch. I've had this forever. I love it. But this houses all of my pens, pencils, a small notepad, things that I could use at my desk. If I lose power for my phone or for any other accessories while I'm at work, I've got my cables all in this pouch. Really nice having this, keep it all separate. I also know all electronic stuff goes in here, so I can just pull this whenever I need a charger. If I forget to charge my watch during the day and I'm at work, I can always pull it out and use that. Lastly is my snack bag. Now, this has protein bars, this has granola bars, gum, um, looks like some Element and Liquid IV in there as well. So that's always in the bag. You never know when you're going to need a snack. And that's what I keep in there. I'm also going to add a Anchor charger as well as my earpods. And that way I can charge on the go. If I end up leaving the office and I need to keep a charger with me and I don't have my cables, or if I want to flip the stand out and charge and look at my phone, I can do that. Really nice having this around. That is everything that's going in the bag at this time. Tomorrow we'll pick up, or we'll add to it, our lunch or breakfast, a beverage, my water, and then we'll be ready to head to work. So let me give you a rundown for today. I don't think I did that earlier. So today, as I stated, we do need to go to the grocery store, and that means we will be doing some meal prep. And I have a dinner tonight. One of my good friends' birthday is today. Happy birthday, Nick. And we're going to celebrate him this evening. So that's at 7. I probably should leave here. It's a work day. I probably should leave here by 6:15. So working backwards, I need to start getting ready at like 5 o'clock. Shouldn't take long, but I do want to take a fresh shower, get ready, and be ready in time to leave on time. And then that means I need to get everything done by 5. So all the meal prep done by 5, any cleaning done by 5. I've already done my tote bag, so that helps. But I also need to do laundry. I've already started a load. It's in the laundry. It's in the laundry machine. It's in the washer machine. I can't talk this morning. And I need to find something to wear for tomorrow. Tomorrow is another busy day. Not only is it day 1 of work as the business travel manager, but it's also going to be day 1 of one of my volleyball leagues that I have recently joined. So I need to find what I'm going to wear. I need to pack that bag. Tomorrow will be a bag heavy day. I'll have my book bag for volleyball, my work bag, as well as a changing bag. It sounds like a lot. I'm sure it is. It's the easiest way for me to know I have everything, as well as the easiest way for me not to take like my daily clothes with me to the sandlot in my book bag. So I have to keep it all separate. Plus there's shoes involved and they get heavy and large. I mean, I have a big foot, so they get in the way. So that's what we have to do today. And then the rest of the week will be probably quicker videos, just of the day, quick recaps. But I do want to bring you along for my first week as back in a W-2 role and talk about what that's like getting back into the industry. I'm preparing myself to head to the grocery store. Borderline one of my favorite places to go to. I have my mom, Belinda, to thank for that. Just checking out the fridge. I'm definitely going to do like a breakfast casserole, potatoes, sausage, egg, cheese. So I need to get some more cheese. I've got egg whites, but I don't want to use them all. So I might get a small carton. I use liquid eggs. Hate me, I don't care. But a small carton of liquid eggs. Quick and easy. For a few of the lunches, I got some teriyaki chicken that I got from Trader Joe's. I'm probably going to do that with some rice and veggies. I've got plenty of rice. I don't see veggies. It's probably the worst sound ever. All right. Looks like we've got some broccoli, so we are good there. So maybe I'll do the broccoli, the rice, the chicken, and I've got some additional teriyaki sauce I can throw on it. And I think we have some white sauce in there, so that'll be good to have for a few days, especially to get me through my 2 big days, which is going to be Tuesday and then Wednesday's lunch. Because Wednesday we'll most likely go to the gym right after work. So then after that, I can come home, cook for Thursday and Friday. It's going to be so nice having a 4-day week as my first week. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but I like it. All right, let's head out. All right, we are all done with cooking. It's been a few hours. I took the time, I excluded you, get you set up here. Off camera, I went ahead and cooked the lunches, the breakfast, and actually had lunch all in the time frame of us being away from each other. I'm so sorry, but I'll run you through it. We've got a breakfast casserole. This has sausage, cheese, and eggs, as well as potatoes, shredded potatoes. So very simple, little salt and pepper, onion powder, and this will be breakfast. I have more left in the casserole dish. I'll leave this in case Ava wants to enjoy it. So that's breakfast. And then we have lunch. This is a teriyaki rice and broccoli bowl of sorts. I've also got some yum yum sauce here. So I'm just going to drop one of those in, if I can close the lid. For each one. and 4. So that's Tuesday through Friday right here for breakfast and for lunch. Now, when it comes to dinner, we're going to have to figure that out as we go. I've got a couple of events most nights, so I will likely be eating out those nights. But for the nights that I'm able to come home and cook, I will be sure to do so. And that way I'm not spending all of my money in this first week. It's 3:30 now. I still have to shower and get ready for dinner tonight at 6. Again, we're going to leave about 5 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time to do it. But I want to go ahead and shower, get that out of the way. I can relax for a little bit, maybe read some of my book, and then I can head out around 5:15 to head over to, hold on. I can head about 6:15 because dinner's at 7 to head out to the birthday dinner. So, I need to sign the card. I'll do all that, shower. I'll pick you guys up a lot later as we're about to head out. In true fashion, I am running just a tad bit late, but it's going to be okay. I know the birthday boy is never on time, so I will be rolling up just when everybody else is. I changed my bag for tonight. I was going to use my Fabletics crossbody bag, but I'm going with the Grams 28 bag. This is the 157. Opens from the top. It's got a nice thick strap, so I feel like it's sturdy. It also has a buckle down here if you wanted to take it off. Well, it doesn't come off on that side. But I guess if you had to unhook it for any reason. It sits well, it's comfortable, and it holds everything. So let's go to dinner. I forgot where I'm going, but I will look it up in the car on the ride there so we can be on time. Well, in my head on time. Good morning. It is currently 8:10. Need to leave the house in at least the next 15 minutes. Just so I can be in a good time frame in case there's any traffic. Today's day one of this new role, and the nerves still haven't kicked in yet. So we're just going to go about this as a normal day, nothing different, same old, and make it work. I really don't know what to expect today. I am familiar with the space. I'm familiar with the people. So it's really zoning in on the role, making sure I have a good understanding of that, which shouldn't take long today for some of it, because as long as I have my access, I should be able to just log right in, get going. So the one thing I hope I don't have to do either this week or next is orientation. I've already done it twice, and the last time I did it was just a year ago. I started the task force at this location, and it's just, orientations are boring, especially if it's not entertaining or you're not retaining new information. It can be very boring. But I've got about 15-20 minutes into the city, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on getting in. And if I don't pick you up during the day, I hope to be able to get you some footage of volleyball tonight. Good evening. I am headed over to the facility where we play volleyball on Tuesday nights. Now, Tuesday nights volleyball is going to be intermediate sand volleyball of fours. I think it's like 6 weeks, so not too bad. Some good movement activity throughout the week. And right now, that's the only thing I have. In a couple of weeks, though, I'll probably be playing Monday night, Tuesday night, and then wrap around and play Sunday as well. So 3 back-to-back nights, basically, of volleyball. Not the best on the knees, but, you know, I gotta figure out how to shed weight by having fun, and this is the best way I know how. So let's chat about work. So, sun. So work was good. I was able to get in a couple of programs. I still don't have my official email yet, which means that all of my credentials will most likely change within the next few days. I am still working in and out of my task force email and programs. So I'm still logged in as a different person in a sense. So like all the modules and stuff that I'm doing, I haven't confirmed yet, but I might have to do them again, which is really going to suck because I did quite a bit of work today. Had a whole training program ready to go whenever I arrived. No meetings today with anybody. I have scheduled them starting tomorrow. So tomorrow I start meeting with different members. So excited for that. And yeah, I am here now. So I'm going to get parked real quick. I love it when I get a front parking spot. And yeah, let's go play some volleyball. I'm here a little early, but a couple of my teammates are already here. So I'm going to go hang out with them until we get started.
My head's too much and I can't.
Everybody in D, but
Ouch. I am actually not in as bad of shape as I thought I was going to be. My back hurts just a little bit, but honestly, that's about it. We played well. We did not win tonight, but that's fine. It's our first time playing as a team. We've played together in different formats. So like 2 of us played together for years now, and then the other 2 are new to either our 4s or our 6s teams on some of our other leagues. So just the 4 of us playing as a group tonight was our first time doing so, but I gotta say it went well. It was a lot of fun, well worth it. Now I gotta towel off, get all the sand off of my legs, get home, shower, get to bed. It's nights like this that I'm so glad that I meal prep for tomorrow and I have breakfast going for tomorrow and the rest of the week. And there's just one less thing I have to worry about for tonight. I actually didn't eat my lunch today. At lunch, I ate it closer to like 5 o'clock so that I knew I could not be hungry here and I wouldn't have to eat anything here. So it's worked out. I am going to crash when I get home though. It's been a long day. Good day, but a long day. And I'll pick you guys up tomorrow, Wednesday. Well, good morning. I am out the house just a few minutes early. Today I have a call right at 9 a.m., which is rare. I did not schedule this. But that means I need to be in work and in my seat a little bit earlier than usual so that I can be prepared for that. All right, so let's head to work. Let's get this day going. This is day 2. And today, mainly meetings. I've got a few more training modules to do, so that'll take up most of my day. But yeah, mainly meetings today, and once I get those done, I can jump onto those modules, and then the day will be over. Ava and I are going to the gym tonight, so after work, I'll change, head to the gym, meet her there, and we'll be getting our fitness on. But let's get to work. We got about 20 minutes to go. All right, we have conquered the gym for the day. A lot busier than we expected, but we're going to try again Friday or Saturday to see if it's a lighter crowd. Just means we can get to more machines and do more in there. It was so many people in there that I would work. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. I'd work on a machine, get up to wipe it down, and someone would already be at it. So I was over it after that. But we're home. It's time to shower, eat, maybe do a little reading tonight, and then I'll probably pick you guys up tomorrow to continue on for this week. Nothing much is happening this evening, no special meals, but as you know, we're ready to go for tomorrow, Thursday, day 3 of the new role. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I am a few minutes behind schedule, but I am going to hopefully make time up. Again, good morning. Happy Thursday. We are on our way to work. And like I said, I'm a few minutes behind my usual schedule, but that just means that I will be just on time, not just a little bit before. Yeah. I wanted to talk about this morning my reasoning for leaving task force and going back into what some would consider the corporate world or into a W-2. And honestly, it stems down to 2 or 3 different things. One being financial, and that's getting paid. So as a 1099, you can put on your contract that you need to be paid 2 days after you submit your invoices, and it doesn't always happen that way. A lot of companies have their own rhythm of how they process checks and pay their vendors out, and that's what you're considered as a contractor. So that's the reason why they really don't have a set timeline. A lot of them are 30 days. Some can be more. It all depends on who you're working with and how they pay out their vendors. So that can be very tough whenever you are expecting money and you know that you're going to get paid an X amount, but that money still hasn't hit your account and you still haven't seen it. So that was one of the reasons why. Another reason is my career growth. So this role would be more of a senior role for me. I've been working in hospitality before. I've worked in the hotel. I've also worked out of the sales office. I've been a conference service manager. I've been an executive meeting manager. I've done catering sales as well. So I have sales experience, I have catering experience, I have conference service experience, but I've never been on the transient or the group side of the sales team. So that's the part of the sales office that I'm a part of now. And this role is responsible for quite a bit of the hotel's revenue when it comes to the room side. So it is meant for someone who is more of a self-starter and can take on projects and figure them out by themselves, as there's really no direct. My direct is what we consider in my office the director of sales. There's a director of sales and marketing, and there's a director of sales. So that's who I report to. And she also has her own financials and goals to meet as a sales manager. So we both kind of have that same responsibility, which means that she always doesn't have time for me to sit down with her and go through a lot of things. No, we'll have one-on-ones, we'll have chats. She'll have to help me out here at the beginning, but once I am set and let go, really, I'll be on my own. So that second reason is that I will have growth opportunities. I plan on doing this for a few years, getting a good grasp on it, and then I can really open the door to a couple of different career paths. And that excites me. That allows me to think forward, as I do a lot of times. I'm very much a forward thinker, looking for the future, looking for what can happen and change in the future. And due to that, I always think my next step when it comes to my career path. So yeah, those are the main two big reasons why I really try to think about a lot of what would change in my life by taking on this role. I know that it's going to be a little less than what I was making as a task force manager, but them taxes, I guess that can be point 3. The taxes. Them taxes got me this year. I knew I was going to have to pay just due to the nature of being a 1099, but how much? And don't want to talk about that. That hit me hard, but I've paid them. It's done. I pretty much saved up exactly what I needed to make the payment, so I'm not mad at that at all. Well, I got to get hyped for the work day, so I'm going to turn on some music, get a couple of good songs in before I get to the office, and I'll check in with you guys later. Good evening. We have just finished day 3 of being in this new role. I still haven't done much with the actual role yet. I am still in training. There's tons and tons and tons of modules that I have to work through. Some are directly with the role that I'm doing, and some are adjacent, we'll say, like they deal with the front desk or it's somebody else's priority, but it kind of is something that I use or monitor, which happens a lot in the role that I'm in. So there's lots of ways that what I need and what I do will incorporate with other departments and areas. So good day though overall. Probably the longest day. I don't know why it felt that way, considering I have no plans for this evening, so I didn't have to rush out of work. But for some reason, it felt like it just dragged. When the other days of this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, both felt like they were very fast. And then I got to the evening, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go. So very interesting how that worked today. I'm on the way home. I'm in my last little stretch here. Right before my apartment, there's always heavy traffic after work. So I am basically sitting in that traffic now, waiting to get through the next couple of lights so that I can turn into my community. But once I'm home, fine dinner is going to be probably the top priority, as we did not really confirm what we were having tonight for dinner. So we do need to take a look at that. And now I think I'm blocking the intersection. Nope, not yet. So yeah, we need to figure out what we're going to do for dinner. We need to read maybe a little bit tonight. I was trying to pick it up last night, but it ended up being later after I took my shower and everything than I originally thought. So I just went to sleep. But tonight I've got a little more time since we're not at the gym and I don't have volleyball. So maybe we'll get some of that done. Ava and I are probably going to watch an episode of two of The Pit this evening. So yeah, that's been exciting. We have made our way into the second season. We're just a couple of episodes into the second season. And I know right now on on HBO, that it is live weekly. So every Thursday they come out with a new episode, and we're trying not to binge all the way up to where we have to watch it every week. So we're just kind of watching an episode a night in the same cadence so that we have something to look forward to for the next couple of weeks. But I'm gonna go ahead, and my turn's coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside, get all settled, change, get ready for the evening, and figure out, maybe Ava's already got food cooked. Who knows? She'll surprise us, and we'll go from there.
Sorry. Elliot Green, 17.
Good morning. It's Friday. It's day 4 of my new role, and let's finish up this week. I just threw on a quick little jacket because it says it's like 44 degrees outside right now, but the high for today is around 77, so this will definitely be coming off. We have made it to work. I am going to quickly run across the street. It's 5 minutes to 9. I love Fridays because we get to wear jeans and it makes for a very comfortable day. But additionally, I can park on the lower level of the garage on Fridays because there's not as many people that drive into the city. So I don't have to go all the way up to the 5th floor just to find a parking spot. The one thing I do have to do is remember that I've parked on the lower floor, because I'm in such habit of all week going up to the 5th floor. So we're parked on the lower level. I'm gonna run in, get to work, and we'll wrap up our video today. I think we're supposed to go to the gym tonight, and I realized on my drive here today that I didn't bring any gym clothes. So either I'll have to go home and change before we go to the gym, or I can see if Ava maybe brings my stuff to the gym. I gotta figure that out. We have made it through my first week in my new role. What an exciting week. Definitely the highlight so far of 2026 is being in this role and taking on this opportunity. I am excited to grow in this role, develop with the team as well as with the property in this role. So excited. We talked through a lot of stuff today that I'm very much excited for and looking forward to bringing the experience to life for our travelers. So yeah, I'm currently going to go over to Men's Warehouse. Ava and I are doing dinner tonight. We have already ordered it, and I have to pick it up. And the area that it's by has a Men's Warehouse. And after this week of going through and wearing my clothes again, now that it's more of a stable situation, like I know I'm going to be in this role for at least 2 years, I figured I should get 1 or 2 more suits. So I'm going to go see what prices look like. I'm going to go see what they have available. I definitely need a black suit for sure. And maybe another gray suit. We'll see. I just want to see what they have. I doubt I'll buy anything today. I just want to know that what they have is something that I'm looking for in a price range that I'm looking for. I think I'll also look into Macy's and see. They're over at the mall, but I don't know how much time I have really. Ava's already placed the order, so I probably only have like a good 10 or 15 minutes before I need to go across the street and pick up our food. So I'm going to pop in real quick and take a look. I really appreciate you being with me this week. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I'm sure it's long enough. So you've probably been watching for like 45 minutes, and I appreciate that. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. The subscription button is right down below. It's so easy to click, and it helps me out of all people. Additionally, you get reminders if you click the little bell that I've put out a new video, and that helps you. And see, now we're just helping each other. Really appreciate that. Leave a comment down below of what your first week of work looked like for you, the last time you experienced it. Whether that was any type of industry or if you're no longer with that role anymore. Just want to hear about your first week down in the comments. And I will chat with you soon in the next video.
When you get tired, sometimes that's how you ride. We all got cut.